people to come and see us. Come and see us.
Flag party! Carry on! Parade stand at ease!
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
It has only been 1,118 days since the ground was broke at our groundbreaking ceremony. But the process to get this building going started a long, long time before that. and I can see many people in the crowd here today who were part of that process. The police administration was moved into this new headquarters building on last week, so I've been in here for 9 days. And I just want to say a heartfelt thanks to those of you who were directly or indirectly involved.
I'd like to make special mention of Chief Clive Wayhill. I know him as a person deeply committed to his community, with compassion, warmth, and sincere consideration for all. Thank you, Chief, for your fine example and inspired leadership. Finally, I'll pay tribute to all the police officers who risked their lives to protect the people of Saskatoon and to uphold our laws. I'm very grateful also to the committed staff who make enormous contributions to the important work of the Saskatoon Police Service. In closing, as always, it is my privilege and my pleasure to bring you greetings on behalf of Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada. Congratulations on your beautiful new building. The wait's been long, but it's well worth it, believe me. I just had a look, so thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Chief Pinnell. When you were talking about the PowerPoint presentations and that, I think we went through these now for 10 years together. And I have to tell you, I think of all the troubled times of wondering whether or not we were ever going to get a new police headquarters. And one day I said, I think we're going about this all wrong. And I looked at your face and there was this anguish on it saying, how will we ever get this done? But we got there together. And truly, I want to thank you personally for all your hard work behind the scenes. There are risks and costs to a program of action, but they are far less than the long-range risks and comfortable inaction. That's a quote from President John F. Kennedy, and it certainly applies today at this new police headquarters. We needed to take action, and we did. Saskatoon is a growing and at a rapid pace, and we made the decision to ensure the safety and security of the community continues to be a top priority. This building will serve our city to a population of 500,000 people or more. When we talk about the years ahead, I see this building being here really and truly probably for the next century as we continue to grow as a city, prosper as a city and as a province. This building will become an icon in our community. And it truly will anchor the city arts, which will become the home for thousands of people who will live and work and play in the city center area. So today truly is an exciting day for all of us. We'll be able to drive by years from now and be able to say, I remember when this facility was opened. I was there. I was able to enjoy the day of festivities. A day that was so perfect. Slight cloud cover, nice and warm, no breezes to deal with at all. No mosquitoes either. So once again, the city of Saskatoon truly is a city of bridges.
Well, good morning, and welcome to our new home. I can't tell you the pride I had walking over this morning from our old headquarters to our new headquarters, seeing so many staff from our service out to celebrate such a grand opening of our new headquarters. It really does open a new era for us. It gives us some facility, operational items that we've never had in the past. State-of-the-art forensic identification areas, state-of-the-art detention area, community rooms, cultural rooms. We have a room now where we can invite our First Nations and Aboriginal folks and do pipe ceremonies right inside our own headquarters. We can actually celebrate the different cultures that we have in Saskatoon, and that's so important with our headquarters. I think one of the major points I'd like to stress here this morning is this headquarters was built in a different model than most police headquarters. It's built in a welcoming manner. You'll see when you go into the front foyer, it's very large, it's very welcoming. Any business pretty well that you have to have with our service, whether it be criminal record checks or see somebody from the cultural unit or to report a crime, you can do right off our main foyer. You can meet the officers, you can greet the officers. It's a very welcoming atmosphere. We have a community room where we can hold community events and invite the public in. We have a large gymnasium that will serve us well for our training and for our physical fitness, but not only that, so we can invite the youth of Saskatoon to interact with the police officers, play some floor hockey, play some basketball, so we can really reach our hands out into the community from this large structure. I specifically want to thank in the crowd here, there's a few people, retired Deputy Chief Dan Wicks. He started this project over 12 years ago. He retired and handed the reins over to Deputy Chief Bernie Pennell, who did an excellent job of finishing off the fine points that we had to have for this headquarters. The mayor also mentioned former Commissioner Miles Height, and Miles was a very strong voice in the action that had to happen and to get us this new headquarters. So thank you very much, Miles, for the work that you did with us. And of course, I can't forget the present and past Board of Police Commissioners and City Council. This was a huge investment for the city of Saskatoon, probably unheard of in the province of Saskatchewan for a building this magnitude for a civic building. And I want to thank them for having such a futuristic vision of what a police service needs, because this building was built for the future. We shouldn't be coming back to the taxpayers again, asking for a new headquarters for several years. Every section that's been built, say for instance we have 8 or 9 people in that section, it's been built the whole 12. So we can expand as we know the city is going to grow and the service is going to grow. And sooner or later the city is going to need a new headquarters. But this main headquarters will always serve as the hub. As the mayor said, I would suspect for 50 to 100 years, because in the future we'll have smaller substations where we'll have our patrol units working out of, maybe on the east side or the west side. But we have this main hub to take care of our administration, to take care of detention, to take care of our forensics, to take care of our fleet. This will bode very well into the future. Thank you everyone that turned out this morning. It has been a pleasure to be the chief, to be part of this today. Fire Chief, thank you very much for coming out. Dan Paulson and the fire department. Our friends from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police and MD Ambulance that we work very closely with. And of course, as the mayor ended his conversation, I want to thank my family, my wife, my children, my grandchildren. It's very emotional for me today. It's only once, I guess, in a chief's lifetime do you ever get to do something like this, and I've had the honor to do it. So thank you very much to the citizens of Saskatoon, the Board of Police Commissioners, and City Council, and please accept our thank you for a job well done and the gratitude that we have. Thank you.
Thank you very much, boss. And if you can just stay down here, I'd now like to call upon Tribal Chief, Chief Felix Thomas.
Thank you, Bernie. First of all, I want to congratulate the citizens of Saskatoon for supporting this project, as well as the mayor and his council, police commissioners, and good afternoon or good morning to all the dignitaries that are here. There's too many to mention, which signifies the importance of an event such as this. We look at the physical structure of this building, and I want to talk about the social infrastructure that goes on, that will go on in buildings such as this. We've had a partnership with the police, the City of Police here for a number of years on different initiatives. And one of the initiatives we have in other partnerships is we had one at the university on a Truth and Reconciliation project. And one of the projects that came out of that had to do with a gentleman named Alvin Cody. Alvin was well known to the police here for a number of years. He had a number of visits in the old police station. I'm sure he won't miss it. But unfortunately, Alvin passed away a little while ago. And earlier this year, I was fortunate to be at the mayor's breakfast, and Constable Derek Chesney talked about Alvin Cody and the impact that Derek had on Alvin's life and Alvin had on Derek's life. And one of the things I got from that story was Derek treated Alvin like a human being, a person of that is interesting, a person that had a story, and a person that had experiences through residential schools and how it impacted Alvin's life, both in a positive and unfortunately in a negative way. But the big thing is that Derek also treated a homeless person as a person, and a person of that is worth getting to know. And that's one of the reasons why we wanted to make sure that we were part of this event, but also contribute to not only the beauty of the police station, but contribute to the social impacts and the social infrastructure that this building will have on the inside. And so with that, I want to ask my Vice Chief Mark Arcan, to come as as well as call up the Chairman of the Board of Police Commissioners, Mayor Atchison, to come and accept this gift from the chiefs of our 7 communities of Kiniston, Muskeg Lake, Mistawasses, Muscadet, One Arrow, and Whitecap, and Yellowquill, this picture of Alvin Cody.
Just to follow on the heels, thank you very much, Tribal Chief. That's very fitting for the work that we're trying to achieve in the city of Saskatoon. I wanted to save this last announcement. I'm sure it's been made public several times, but it's an issue that's near and dear to my heart, and that's the issue of missing and murdered Aboriginal women. It's a sad state of affairs that we have in our country, and as the Saskatoon Police Service, we've tried to make as much awareness as we can. We've joined with the groups, we've joined with the awareness marches, we've changed our missing person policies, as have other police services. But standing in front of our new police headquarters with a partnership that is forming right now, and a memorial will be here to celebrate and have a place to come to start awareness marches, or someone can reflect if they have somebody that's been missing or murdered. And it will be a small monument, and it's going to be, like I say, a joint partnership between the Saskatoon Tribal Council, Saskatoon Police Service, and the province of Saskatchewan. It will be a small memorial, but it's going to be a symbolic memorial. And I think, once again, it just shows the true partnerships that we have in the city of Saskatoon between the First Nations, the Métis community, and this police service. And Tribal Chief, thank you very much for your friendship and your partnerships with all the things that we do in our city. And you are truly a leader, sir. Thank you.
I would now like to ask Her Honor and Chief Wayhill to join us for the unveiling of the dedication plaque. Just a couple of the many issues that were discussed and resolved were, how do you take a building that has to be operational 24/7 and make it a LEED designated building and environmentally friendly? And how do you create a building that's open and inviting to our community and yet safe and secure? Well, not only did they succeed in accomplishing this, I feel that our building is going to set new standards for future police buildings across Canada. So having been involved with this building from concept through design and construction, I need to say something to all those involved, and this is on a personal note. The professionalism and commitment to providing the Saskatoon Police Service with the best possible building was obvious from the very outset. The pride in workmanship was obvious on many of the tours that I took. Like, you go through this building and their workmen are just so proud to show you what they've accomplished. And everyone worked very hard on this. And guess what? In my opinion, we got it right. So thank you very much. To the citizens of Saskatoon, City Council and the City, the Board of Police Commissioners, thank you in supporting the police service and the creation of this new police headquarters building. I believe that it will serve us well in the many years to come.